Hello, welcome back to Stellaris. We are continuing our playthrough here as the Catharian Enclave, and I am attempting to continue expanding our empire. Currently, and by the way, pardon the sinusy stuff. I'm sick right now, so I'm just trying to keep moving here. Right, that is not us. So I was debating if I wanted to go to war with these guys, but I really think influence-wise, we probably should wait. I would think I'm gonna abstain. I would think we'd want to finish colonizing. I would think we'd want to finish colonizing all the open systems first and use the influence for that before we start branching out into other territory, because I'm gonna need influence for claims and everything. So it's kind of my current line of thinking, although, you know, I certainly can be convinced otherwise. Let's take a look at what we got going on here. So archaeological site finished. Okay, so that archaeological site is finished. I feel like this site, difficulty 4, that's difficulty 7, which is just brutal. Here, you're easy. Why don't you come down here and worry about that site? And then I think you, science ship, you don't have anybody right now. I think somebody was elected leader. So that's done. That's not us. That doesn't matter. That's not for us. Okay, we got 6 more necrophage population. All right, this is our warlord. He was a science guy, which explains why. All right, so I think, go ahead and look at our leaders. I feel like, you know, being over, I don't know, the upkeep is pretty bad. I don't know how over normally people are, but I feel like I'm missing something here. All right, let's go ahead and equip. You're doing nothing, so you can be equipped. You're an archaeologist. You just have excavation speed. All right, we're gonna assist research and just do that for now, because we're kind of out of stuff to explore. I can't colonize here. I have to remember that, because that's just a waste of influence doing that. Buzzword standardization. Okay, so we have defense platform updates. I'm gonna do modular engineering just because it's a rare, but I also want to do this and delve into the secrets of the Cybrex. So let's go ahead and do that. Now the question is, what do I build in these spots? We don't have a lot of minerals, so I still need to be mindful of that as we're building out our planets here. Commence when ready. Okay, so this lowers crime and increases amenities. That's nice. I guess we can get some low-hanging fruit here. It's only 4 months to finish that. All right, faster hyperdrive, that's good. Let's do code breaking. That percentage dropped a fair amount. I don't know if I want this guy to be my head of research. He's more of an anomaly guy. You have better research speed. There we go, 42%. Just a little extra. All right, at this point, I'm just waiting on influence. I don't think there's anything I can do to speed that up, unfortunately. Oh. The heck? All right, so he is... All right, where do I want to put this guy? He's renowned governor. Resource output 50%. That's pretty huge. Let's take a look at planets and sectors. All right. So output, it'd have to be a planet that actually has output. Does this count? Does research output count? Maybe not. Resource output, so probably not. All right, so let's look somewhere else that's actually producing resources. That increased. All right, you're not like great by any stretch of the imagination, but all right. All right, tile blockers. I think that makes sense. I should research some of these just to clear them out, but these are really cheap techs, and I just kind of want to get through it. All right, that'll open up Alien Zoo for us. Let's clear these tile blockers. We have the power for it, might as well do it. That'll free up some districts and stuff. Still have to clear this out once I get the tech for it. These are still upgrading. There's a lot of upgrades. All right, we are full on alloys. Go ahead and sell some, get some cash on hand. Do have to be mindful of these consumer goods. Influence is slowly ticking up. I think I still need a little more influence for that. Alright, can I make... I don't really understand how this system works. I'm going to have to kind of figure it out, but I kind of want to make these guys my rival. Fires terrible relations. Alright, let's go ahead and do this, because that'll give me some extra influence. I think that's worth it. Just want to get those cheap techs out of the way. Oh, hey. Research option, mega engineering. I like it. Okay, what do we got here? What are you doing? You're doing nothing. I don't think you can really do anything. Let's... Nope, try to put on automation. Nothing to do. So, can we have multiple... No, you can't. So I think we're already assisting research as much as we can on the 2 planets that are generating research. There's really not much to do there. We got a new colony being established here shortly. Where are you at? You're right here. So we'll have to mess around with that when we get a moment. Let's build a starbase here. Is there anything else I can do to bump my influence production? Power projection and rivalry. You can move down here. Be ready to expand there. All right, we should sell some of that.
Assets are valuable agents and artifacts which provide.
I don't really want to spend the influence on that. That is going to take forever. We have a lot of techs building up here, though. Do off-world trading company, although I'm getting to the point where I think naval capacity could use a bump. Right, we seem to be doing all right as far as population and all that stuff. All right, I feel like we need to sell just way more. Let's buy some consumer goods just to bump that up. All right, let's get the laser done. Laser's a pretty good tech. We're currently maxed out on our fleet. Go ahead and upgrade them. That'll just burn more alloys, which is perfectly fine. Still have not decided what exactly I'm going to do with these things. I feel like because they are specifically for protecting our, our borders, it makes sense to focus on military building, but I also, there's some value, I think, in, build some shipyards. I don't know, I think there's some value in, using some of those, resources to increase naval capacity and whatnot. All right, let's focus on these tile blockers. Just some of our planets are starting to cap out, and I'd rather get that done. All right, we are getting close to being able to build more here. Modular engineering is done. Let's increase mining station output. I think minerals is a bit of a bottleneck for us, so I'd like to increase that where we can. We could definitely build stations here. We should be able to next cycle should be able to go ahead and build an outpost, which is great. Everybody is doing something except for this guy. Should swing back here and fill in this, but I kind of want to get the well, we can't get dark matter yet. We don't have the tech. All right, our power is slowly creeping up, which is great. This would be a good planet to get to, or a good system. There's moats, and I think moats is something we are... Oh no, we're positive on those. Not by much, but a little bit. Let's do the edicts fund, just to up the amount of edicts we could potentially have. So we're a little bit over right now, but bumping up that fund should get us under, which means more Unity production. Alright, we got the laser, wormhole travel, absolutely. Okay, so we have multiple shipyards in this, on this station, so we should be able to build ships much quicker and retrofit much quicker. So this just costs that, right? It doesn't... Is there a lot of upkeep costs for that? I don't know. A little concerning if there is. So I'd really like to get this, but it is extremely expensive. All right, we have another elevation here. All right, here we go. This colony is officially up and running. All right, let's see where we can spend this. Military applications. It's kind of a waste because we're not doing anything with it. Lower amenities usage because that. Right. Let's see, celebrate diversity. Well, I think we should definitely do that just to get some extra knowledge. Get some unity. Certainly doesn't hurt. Yeah, we can do an embassy. That's fine. Right, disable the guns. Should be good. Right, we have enough influence to build another starbase. Let's go ahead and do that. I do want to position this guy over here because that's, I think, the next starbase I'm going to want. We really need to get this black hole situation. Let's come on over here and clear out this hostile fleet. I do kind of want to go to war with these guys. I don't know. We'll have to see how it goes. I feel like I need to scale up my military a little bit, though. Alright, we have another 6 populations converted. That ups our edict fund, which should up our unity. We were already using that. Leader capacity could be good because we're over capped so much. Let's go ahead and do that. It'll just help our unity. I'm gonna excavate this site. I don't think it's low difficulty, so and this guy's just sitting there doing nothing. So I think we should probably do that. Let's move this guy over here. We'll prepare to expand there, though we're not quite ready to do it yet. Physics research, that's good, but it's expensive. 25 months. Let's just do research station output for now. That should at least bump up our research from the stations. Okay, we cannot colonize this. It's a holy world. So why are we not surveying this system? We gotta go clear out this void cloud too. Alright, leader capacity increase. That should increase our unity, because that's part of the penalty for going over, right? So hopefully that'll help. Go ahead and build this outpost. All right, so you are an archaeologist. All right, hopefully we'll make some progress. There's so many archaeology things we have to do. All right, we are running out of rare crystals, which is not great. Let's buy some, bump that stockpile up. All right, we have a lot of resources we can build here. Go ahead and build the mining stations. Kind of want to, like, I don't know, part of me wants to get that just to... Oh. Do a little hyper relays. Civic slots +1. Let's go ahead and do that. I really want to get as much of this excavated as possible. I feel like we have so many that I still need to churn through, and some of them are quite difficult. All right, let's do Corvette hull points. It's a cheap tech. Go ahead and launch this agenda, set a new agenda. So this is going to bump up Unity production, which is great. We're not really doing much with colony. I mean, we have a colony, but nothing too crazy. This would unlock the next counselor slot, which I think is probably worth doing. Let's upgrade these buildings. What's your issue? Unemployed pops. Do not have enough material to deal with any of that. Let's go ahead and buy some, just so we can do all these upgrades. We have a lot of crime on our home planet. We probably should do something about that. Enforcers decrease crime. Okay, so that might help. All right, you are a admiral. I feel like commanding presence would be good. We do have the ability to add more ships to our fleet. So when it gets done over here, I think I'll go ahead and do that. Definitely need more of these crystals. We need to find a spot to just buy more of those in general. Or not buy, but like make more, because we're consuming them quite aggressively. Let's go ahead and build a city district here. That was a cheap tech. Really interested in doing that, but I feel like it's just not the right time. Although I could just bulldoze that and then colonize that ring world. Maybe I do that. Maybe I just focus on that.
A study has been completed.
Negative trait. Well, that's less than ideal. I feel like we've been getting a lot of those. Do a little more research output. Uh-oh.
A belligerent fleet.
We're losing a couple tiny ships. Alright, so we should be able to go research that. I'm gonna just go right up here and engage the next thing. I'll rebuild the ships later on. Alright, traditions. I think I just focus on genetics right now. Alright, we are full on alloys. Let's sell some of those. Alright, we need to do something here. I do have some influence. I should probably spend that on building star bases. I actually have enough to build 2, so let's go ahead and do that. There's a new menu option, build hyper relay. Alright, everybody's doing something, which is great. I need to start building out in this direction. And now we should be able to survey the system too, because we cleared out the enemy.
Construction
Alright, let's build another thing there. Alright, keep moving forward on that. Hopefully we'll get that done relatively soon. I'd like to steal tech. I feel like we have a lot of stuff built up there.
Construction venture completed.
Go ahead and build all that. I'm gonna start on megastructure. It's gonna take a long time, but I feel like it's gonna be worth it to just finish that. Alright, you can move over here. We can get ready to continue expanding. I just cannot go here. Unspent civic points. Huh. So what do I want to spend my civic point on? I'd love to steal people. Start doing the raiding for the Barbaric Despoilers. Because then we can just convert them afterwards. Naval capacity 15%. That sounds like it could be really good. Percentage based means it scales. So as our naval capacity goes up, our base naval capacity goes up, the percentage is worth even more. And if we're a military civ that's focusing on taking people out, I think that might be worthwhile. Turn alloys into unity. Part of me likes that idea, but it's expensive. We need more unity. Get this done. Get it off the list.
Construction.
Move you over here. Should be able to build up something by the time you get there. All right, we are almost over here. Get this other void cloud. All right, here we are with more upgrades. I need more minerals, which is no surprise. I feel like we're always low on minerals. I do not need alloys right now. No point in activating that. All right, so what is the next thing I should do? I feel like consumer goods are a problem for us. All right, I don't see any crystal generating things. Really need to get more crystal production. I feel like we're constantly going over on alloys. That's fine. You can be angry with me. All right, we should be engaging with the enemy now. All right, that is done. Let's fly back to our main system here so we can retrofit, rebuild our fleet. Definitely lost some people. Matter of fact, I think I'm just going to start doing that right now. Oh, I don't want to do that. What are you doing? I'm going to lose my entire fleet. Can I retreat?
A study has been completed.
No longer a valid rival. Is that because I just got clobbered? All right, let's see what happens there. This is just a flat resources from jobs, 5%. Gotta imagine that's pretty good. Minor artifacts are full again, which means I should be able to do some reverse engineering. Hey, just a flat +10 research speed. That's kind of nice. Don't need military applications right now. Let's lower consumer goods upkeep. I feel like that's a problem.
Debris has been.
Alright, so that's been analyzed. Let's go ahead, survey the system. There's a special project here. I should queue that up. We could research that next. And then we come over here and research this. Did not really want to go in there. That was a little bit of a oopsie. Should have been a little more careful about navigating them around that.
A study has been.
Move you over here. A couple turns, we should be able to build a starbase here. I really need to redeclare a rival. Though I feel like now are we behind these guys? Because we just lost a bunch of, yeah, they're superior. Fleet power is overwhelming. Hopefully not for long.
A spaceborne life form.
I don't want to lose my influence. I want to use it. Alright, we are running a little low on the old consumer goods. Let's go ahead and buy some more just so we have them in the stockpile.
Construction venture
Oh,
completed.
okay. They want to go to war with us, huh? Well, I feel like this base needs to be upped. Hopefully we can get over there in time if they're going to declare war on us. It was a bit of a silly move going over there that cost us pretty...
A spaceborne life form.
Council agenda available.
A system survey has
The survey is done. Actually, while we're here, we should research the project that's native in the system we're in. And then we can go over there. Let's go ahead and build some stations up here. Our archaeological site is finished. Minor artifacts, that's going to camp us out again. Ancient target scrambler. Alright, so that's done. When are we going to rejoin? In about 2 months. Alright, you've got 2 years before you strike against us. Hopefully I'll have rebuilt my fleet by then, and things won't be so dire. Let's go ahead and merge these together if I can. Not allowed to merge bubbles. Okay.
our vessels have been refitted.
Let's go ahead and buy more. We need so many. There's nothing I can do with these minor artifacts.
A special project.
Alright, one more special project done. You just have, there's some minor artifacts here. Why don't you go build here and then build here?
Construction venture.
You can actually, well, I'm not going to go over there. Okay, Wankwort Prime. I think I need to go back to assisting research because that benefit is pretty significant. That is a huge percentage bonus from buildings, 100%. What the heck is that? Can I go back to being their rival? Okay, so we should be able to modify everybody at this point. Well, let's take a look. Yeah, that reduces the project cost. You know, we're gonna have another gene modification thing coming up, so I don't know if it's worth it to modify them now or later. We can just do intelligent, strong, adaptive. All right, that's 17,000. I mean, the template's made. Not that we necessarily need to use it right now, but it exists. Let's go ahead and do a little research. Use up some of those minor artifacts. I think that's good. All right, we are
Special project.
churning out military. Let's merge those fleets together. This guy's gonna come over here. I think we could definitely upgrade that fleet. What is our science ship doing? Is it still heading over there?
A study has been completed.
Yes, it's still heading over there to complete that. Good. Fortifying our starbase to ensure survivability. Okay, so that's ancient rampart. So theoretically, if I build this, ship hull points, armor hull points, 2 extra defense platforms I should be able to build. The rare crystals is definitely becoming problematic. I need to figure something out there. I assume at some point I'll be able to like grow those crystals, but I just haven't been able to do it yet. Let's see, produces, I mean, that seems good. It costs electricity, but it produces the crystals that we need. Do I want to start making robot pops is the question. I definitely need to build some civilian industries. I feel like that's always problematic. We are better on crime now, so I don't have to worry that much about crime here. I think I want to just focus on research here. I know that's what I want to do here for sure. You're a factory world. Kind of feel like you should have an energy grid because that's what we're kind of focusing on here. You can up that. How many slaves do we have? I mean, they're mostly slaves, right? So I guess we can go ahead and build that for now. Plenty of housing over here, so we should be pretty solid on that. I'm hoping they're less desiring going to war with me now. The thing went away, and I'm guessing that's because I think yeah, they're actually weaker than us now. So let's let's declare that rivalry, bump up our influence again. Looks like we are like well into the positive on military here. Get this built. We are getting closer to getting over there. I do need to build this so I get the extra minor artifact. I wish there was more I could do with this. Let's do that.
Our vessels.
Right, rare crystal still in the negative. I think we're still running around getting these energy credits sorted out. All right, I should say the mining outposts. All right, so you should be able to build defense platforms now. Defense grid supercomputer. That ups defense platform cap as well. All right, let's take a look at what that looks like. I'm going to replace this with the defense grid supercomputer just so we can build more defense platforms here. Because this is our main bottleneck into this, well, over here too. Those are our two main bottlenecks into their territory. So I want to beef them up as much as possible. So when I do go to war with them, I don't have to immediately worry about anything. Let's go ahead and build this up. And then you are doing nothing, so you can come over here and build an outpost here. And that will open up another archaeological site for us. I do want to survey the system after he's done researching. All right, there we go. Little extra 10% progress on that. I do want to kill this guy, I think. We should probably investigate that and get it done with. All right, these guys are still, I think, pretty well defended. Yes. I cannot mess with that right now. It's way too powerful. All right, I could increase my naval capacity, which almost makes me feel like a second fleet should come into play. But part of me wants to just complete this stuff too. Yeah, I get a lot of bonuses for researching this, so I feel like we should just churn through these as much as possible. And definitely avoid that system. Okay. There apparently is a little bit of science somewhere I can... Where was that at? I feel like I do not know where that was at. Why don't you go here, and you go here as well. I can couple them together there. We are really starting to get the mineral production up, which is great. It's maximizing research on that planet. All right, rare crystals, actually, that has helped us a little bit. All right, that's temporary, that debuff. All right, once this is done, I should be able to build 8 more defense platforms there. All right, advanced combat rolls. I feel like these are all really cheap. Go with encryption. Our Unity is really, really bumping up here. All right, I got to get something going on here with the Forge World. All right, so I should be able to steal tech. I'm going to try anyway. We'll see what happens. All right, so you're a Forge World. You care about just forging stuff. So what else do I need to do here? Or what's worth building here? We don't have a ton of slaves, so it's not necessarily super great for this. I mean, I guess we could build some research stuff here. Should probably build another district too, because I think we're out of housing. All right. They're actually inferior to us. Oh, the Husko Combine's just flying through our system, huh? They are more powerful than us. Not by much, but... All right, well, I think we will call it quits here for today. We've made a fair amount of progress. We're definitely finishing our expansion here. Yeah, I think this is all working pretty well. We're just about done expanding to the maximum that we can expand. And I just want to get everything colonized that we can, and then work towards going to war with these guys next. So we're just gonna keep chipping away at it. We got what, 1, 2, 3. Can't do that one. I can do this one. So 4, 5.
Structures are colossal projects that we can build out in the void of space. They may provide us with cutting-edge research facilities, access to superior resources.
Okay, so we just did mega structures, which is awesome. Let's go ahead and, I guess, focus on that too. So I do have to get this mega structure built. We can go ahead and start that ring world section. That's perfect, because then we can expand to that down the road. Yeah, so everything's going really well overall. We're going to go ahead and put the cut in here for today. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel to see more content in the future. We'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.